Ambosho, Kira Krandantis Sukas, Mukwan Dorum, New Credit and Donchaba, which is Agi go to Buenishnabi Queen Tao. My name is Nancy Rowe. I'm from Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation, and from the clan family of the Bear. Going in that relationship area and opportunity. So I'm always worried about, I see these great big fabulous things happening like in Toronto in our territory there. And we know at the end of the day that there's a reserve just up the road and there's a little school there that's like way underfunded, and so we don't have access to this privilege because of a relationship. And this is something else that came out of this mural. I was so excited to meet Christy Belcourt because I had heard about her and I had seen some of her artworks, and I really wanted to meet her. So I went telling some of the ladies who come to this lodge, and I said, I'm going to see Christy. And what we had found out after we talked was that my cousin Elaine Laforme, she was murdered, I think about 2 years now, maybe a little bit more than 2 years ago. She was murdered just around the corner at my great uncle Bob's house, and the man had murdered her and another man, and then he set the house on fire, and they caught him going up the road. And so what I had found, I had assumed that somebody had sent the moccasins to walk in with our sisters, the project that Christy was working on. And I found out that her moccasins weren't there. And we asked the lady here, could you beat up these moccasins real quick? Because we want Elaine's moccasins to be part of that walking with our sisters display of those beaded moccasin vamps, which represents those either murdered or missing women. And she did, and so she beaded them up the night before, and then we went and we did. I was asked to do the opening for the project at the school, and so we went, and I brought those other ladies with me, and we were actually able, and I see it as an opportunity and as a result of like having relationship, as we were actually able to present those vamps in Christie's hands. And that meant so much to like myself because she's my family, but I'm sure it meant even more to her sister Lynn Laforme, who had been, she's the youngest of the family. And she was really, anybody would really be affected by the loss of a sister. And so uh, today the man that had done that to my cousin, he, what do you call, justice was served for the family, and he was given a life sentence for what he had done. So if I hadn't met the teachers, and I didn't have a relationship in that school, I wouldn't have had that opportunity. To me, what I view as an opportunity. And so the impact of having a relationship, and it was a local relationship, it's spread all the way over there to a national art project, to people in our traditional territory, and all the way here to New Credit Reserve. This affected my own personal family. So that's the reach, that ripple out that building relationships can have.